50% of the people who listen to this podcast do not subscribe to this podcast. Please subscribe. Just do us a favor. The algorithm works better that way. Thanks. If you're doing it, do it for my birthday lah.
Whoa, it's John's birthday.
So MJ, is this going to be a YCS or a VFO, my guy?
It's going to be a mix.
It's going to be a YFO as well.
YFO.
YFO.
So we are going to do something, maybe an experiment, you can say.
Sure.
We're going to talk about a bunch of random stuff. And also because it's a special episode because our good friend here, Lashwin, will be leaving soon, and we're gonna ask him the deets, right? But while we ask him on the details and talk about whatever we want to talk about, in between we'll react to the recent budget 2025.
Wow.
So you want to start with his story or why he's leaving, or you want to start with something?
Story is always good, bro. Story is always good. Start lah.
So why you leaving us?
Okay. So I'm going to go away for about 6 months. My wife works in Cebu Hospital, Sarawak, for the government. And we just had a kid, 2 months old.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Nice.
So my wife applied for transfer back to Semenanjung. And because she is currently on contract, she's been working 2 years in Sarawak already in Cebu Hospital.
Yeah.
But her transfer got rejected. So rejection meaning that either you leave the government or you bring your kid to
Cebu.
Cebu, Sarawak lah. So kid goes to Cebu, Sarawak. I'm gonna miss my kid, so I'm also gonna go to Cebu, Sarawak lah, obviously. So we're kind of waiting out a couple of options. 2 ways that we can come back is she gets transferred to a permanent contract with the government as a doctor, which is supposed to happen after 2 years, but it still hasn't happened yet. There's no deadline or no timeline on how that'll happen.
So you're pending from the government?
Pending from the government, yeah.
I see. Okay.
So, yep. Or she's already applied for master's placement. Masters in doctor means that you are given space to specialize.
I see.
So if you want to specialize in the department that you want, be it surgery or medical, or in my wife's case, psychiatry, then you need to get offered a place in the university, the local universities. So her boss already approved the application, and the application goes through. If it's approved, then she'll be interviewed in December. So from now till December is about
2 months-ish.
2 months-ish. If she gets that interview, then the results will appear in April, whether she gets a master's or not.
But that means you'll still be in Cebu lah.
Yeah, I'll be in Cebu the whole time waiting for all of this lah.
How long is the maternity leave?
Maternity leave is 3 months. That's been done already lah.
It's completed.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm going to
What? So
Cebu.
fast, ah?
Yeah. So she took 2 weeks of maternity leave leading up to
I see.
the delivery also. So it's a total of 2.5 months after, which is okay. That's not so bad for her to go back to work. But the application of transfer didn't go through. So she goes back to work in Cebu.
Oh, shit, man.
So kid needs to go back with her to Cebu lah.
When are you going back to Cebu? When are you going to Cebu?
Tuesday.
Oh my fucking
When?
god!
Yeah, and I
Next
knew like
week?
last week. Yeah.
Confirm.
So you gotta pack up your shit and go to Cebu.
I'm packing up now to go to Cebu.
Shit.
For the next 6 months, you'll be in Cebu lah.
Yeah.
What are you looking
Starting
forward?
next Tuesday.
Starting next Tuesday.
Oh my fucking god, man!
Today is Friday.
Today's Friday.
Context.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
man!
But like, what are
I
you
knew
looking
like
forward?
on Monday. What am I looking forward to?
Yeah.
Fuck all lah.
Any Cebu people?
KK must have really put in a lot of thought into this. Right?
That's so fucking sad, bro.
Yeah.
They
and
don't
imagine
care
if
about
I had
people
like a
lah.
day job, like a
Yeah.
corporate job. I
How?
wouldn't be able to do this lah. But since I work remotely mostly,
But
still
that's-
able to
it's still-
hold down lah.
Still pretty horseshit lah. in
It's
my
quite
opinion.
dick
It's quite
move,
shit lah.
bro.
To make your 2-month-old kid move to Sarawak.
Alone.
Yeah. together with the mom. When you've already worked there, you already served there for 2 months, 2 years.
Oh my God, bro.
The thing about KKM and the government is that nothing is set in stone. Nothing is given a timeline. Nothing is, they can easily pull anything back. They can delay anything by 6 months. They can delay anything by a year. There's no they don't let you see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh my God. And that's a lot to work with, bro, if you have to go
That's
back.
a lot to ask from the rest of the family, if you ask me.
Yeah, man. How is everybody gonna fucking pack up and
I mean, if you weren't working remotely,
that is
it's a big problem, right?
Big problem because probably to hold down my job, I'll need to stay here. I can't be with my daughter. And the daughter and my wife need to go there, and it'll be very tough on both of them to just
Solo
survive on
it,
their own.
yeah.
Solo it lah.
Wait, you're saying you had to quit your job?
No, if I didn't have a remote job.
But I think John was telling me, or were you the one that's telling that you'll be there for 6 months, right?
yeah, 6 months.
It's only 6 months. How
Or
long,
at
like?
least.
Or at least.
Minimum. Bro.
We are giving it a 6 months duration to keep trying.
Okay.
We're not very happy with the situation lah. We already thinking of leaving the system.
Oh shit.
So why the hope? Why is the fire?
Because we
flickering?
still have applied, we have put in application already for 2 other things. So we are seeing if these will go through or
What
not.
was the other option again?
The other option is permanent contract lah. Permanent contract or master's placement.
But it's still quite shit lah, dude. Like I thought it was gonna start like end of November, end of the year. I thought you were gonna go in January. I'm like, okay lah. I better like lock down November, December. I tell everybody, hey, I cannot. I gotta hang out more at the park. Fuck, next week already. Are you going?
Yeah. No, we were hopeful because we put in the transfer application, knowing that she's already served 2 years in Sarawak, which was usually the deal that other people get. So we were hopeful up to the maternity leave, and then towards the end of the maternity leave,
What was their reason for their rejection?
you're still contract.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's 2 years already.
No, but you're still under a contract
With the hospital.
documentation.
Bro, so here's the thing, right? I segue a bit. There's a shortage of medical workforce. Clearly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think it has blown out of proportion that the whole Malaysia knows at this point. And every one of them are not necessarily working in the hospital of their place of stay.
Wait, are you saying they're all shuffled?
Yeah, they're all shuffled, basically.
I think it's a bit like school also, right?
Yeah.
A bit like education.
I'm not sure about
Okay.
teachers, but like
What?
Yeah, but like medical practitioners, be it like nurses, doctors, blah blah blah, everyone, right?
Correct.
They're all shuffled all around the place, right? Not taking into account of like whether or not they have a family, and even if they have or don't have a family, they must have a place to stay, right? Like just say,
Yeah.
for example, in the case of Cup, right? Imagine if he was paying rent.
Yeah, bro.
No,
And
honestly,
you
the
just
amount
need
of
to
money
pack up,
spending.
and you can't do anything about the place that you're renting.
Yeah.
You just need to like,
Back up and go.
yeah.
What the fuck?
No, we are actually spending a lot of money by just shifting the family there.
Yeah.
And still maintaining some of the things we still need to maintain here. Right?
What's the cost of moving there?
Like a rental there itself is 1,200 a month.
How big?
You were renting a bungalow or what, bro?
Two room apartment.
Okay.
But it's nearby the hospital. Yeah.
So that's the biggest
Wait,
cost.
bro, this is Cebu, right?
Yeah.
Cebu is like what, 2-3 hours away from Kuching, right?
No, it's by
Industrial
car
town.
it's like 4-5 hours because the roads are bad. But
That is,
But now got
flight.
Pan Borneo, what? No?
I don't think the people usually take flights.
Okay.
Huh? From
Flight,
Kuching?
Yeah, flight is like 40 minutes.
Holy.
So you fly to Kuching and
Yeah,
then you
from
fly to Cebu.
Yeah, at least not.
No.
alligator or
We can fly
something,
from here straight to Cebu.
Oh, okay.
No worries.
So it's 1.2K.
Okay. So that's the big cost. And then you probably need to get a car there. You rent a car.
Rent a car, probably not lah. Can't afford it.
Just grab.
Grab probably most of the time. Maybe rent a car during the weekends.
That's fucking stupid, way.
Are there any?
But the good
like-
thing is the place that we are getting is really close to work, so she can Siesha can actually walk to work, and she can walk back for lunch. That kind of thing. Like, it's a great retirement setup, if you ask me. A great retirement
Early
setup.
retirement.
Yeah, you just walk to work, walk back for lunch. Walk back.
But still, I think the as a doctor, your hours are odd also.
Yeah, correct.
So
No,
technically,
never even mention the 36-hour shift, man. If you're a doctor.
Does that still happen in Cebu? In Cebu?
Yeah.
So is it even as a psychiatrist?
Yeah.
36-hour shift. Wow.
Yeah.
Like 3 a.m. suddenly someone needs mental
On
help.
call,
How
the
does it work?
duration is from 8 to... Usually it's from 8 to 5, right? So from 5 p.m., you work throughout the night to the next day 8 a.m. And then from 8 a.m. to 5.
But I don't get that logic because if you're a surgeon, okay, fine, makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Emergencies. What?
Psychiatric ward,
maybe a shift there to jaga.
shift,
need to attend to the
ward.
people.
If anything happens in the ward or anything, you need to be there.
Wow.
Damn.
Why do people want to be a doctor? What the fuck?
No,
She
I
must
think
be
No,
getting
people
paid.
really questioning, and there's been it's been circulating around the number of housemen getting into the industry, getting into the workforce for doctors. It used to be 6,000 a while back, maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
6,000 what?
6,000 students graduating into
Oh, right.
into
So new medical
housemen.
practitioners,
New
6,000 per annum.
per year. It's cut by half. So it's 3,000 now. So, and there's the story going around that in Sungai Petani, recent intake of housemen, there were 3 people sent for intake there. One didn't show up to Sungai Petani. one went there and then resigned. And then after that, the other one is like roaming around, can't be found most of the time.
Wait, what do you mean by roaming around? Come before, so he moved there.
He's like,
Sungai Petani is my
I don't
jam.
know,
I don't want to go to work.
Yeah, I don't want to go to work. So it might be a symptom of the Gen Z culture who can't keep up with that kind of
Lifestyle.
work culture or lifestyle. In
You know, in this case,
Petani.
in this case, I would really defend the Gen Zs. I don't think even I would want to do it.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, I defend them and they look out for their own interests sufficiently, unlike the generations before, which we take it up, yes.
No cap, man.
Skibidi.
Bro, serious shit Bro, Sungai Petani don't have any fuckers there like that.
It's not even that bad. It's not even like rural Sarawak, It's Sungai Petani. It's Kedah, but it's like a more developed place.
But to be fair, I've been to Sungai Petani. It feels like
Think typing lah.
It's calm.
for KL dwellers like us, right? Sungai, who have never been to Sungai Petani, it feels a bit like a town in outskirts town.
Yeah, it is.
Like you see like bustling, shop lots and then housing area,
And that's
and then like super tall grass. And cows.
Tall grass, maybe you can find some Pokemon.
And cows. Fuck you. For real, you go Street View lah.
And cow.
but it's calm lah. The place is chill.
Yeah. It's a great place. It's a great place for
Is that
badminton.
where HY is from?
Badminton.
Yeah. It's a great place for badminton training. Like
Why?
the people who tend to do well in badminton, they're from like Kedah and maybe Penang.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing to do there. There's not a lot of successful like KL badminton players. There's a few lah, right? See, that is exactly the place lah.
Our new
See?
squash player is also from Sungai Petani.
Oh my god.
So you think Cebu is going to be something like that?
It's
to
going to be a
Cebu.
bit worse than Sungai Petani lah. That's for sure. I mean, it's a grade lower. Maybe think Mua. Sorry.
But
Sorry.
I'm sure you have something
Sorry, Sadiq.
lined up that you want to work on right there. Because no, it's just going to be you.
For me, yeah, I'm treating it like a writer's escape lah. A writer's retreat.
What are you going to write about?
The first draft of my book is already.
Oh shit.
Actually, you know what? We should talk about a book, but we should interject now and talk about the budget. Can you pull up the Instagram? Okay, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, right? You got to ask him about his new book.
Oh my god. Dude. That's so mad how you can just pack
Nick,
up.
pull up the Instagram.
That's
Quick.
Cup, give me a beer lah. I
Okay,
beg
so
you
this is Lumi News as usual, doing the Lord's work by
is
compiling
Saturday, I
for us lazy Malaysians. 421 billion ringgit allocated. Okay.
Yeah. Cheers, Cup.
Okay, so let's go one by one and then just gonna react. Guys, I want you all to know that we are not
Cheers.
serious people.
We are not We are not sponsored by Carlsberg either. So
If you are here and thinking like,
Oh
damn, I want
damn, this is good.
super well researched answers,
Data-driven.
data-driven, informed decisions.
Is this
The
500?
wrong place, okay?
This
You
500.
get some of it here, but lower your standards. As you can see, like alcohol is involved. So
Yeah, this is 500 ml. This is 240 calories, way.
okay, first one.
sorry for breaking your gym streak.
SST will not be imposed on basic food items, but will remain on non-essential items such as premium imported goods, and they specifically target salmon and avocados. I hope blueberries are not there. To be honest,
Avocado toast, you guys are fucked, man.
Bro, I just only have been buying fucking smoked salmon or more. Deal lah.
I'm gonna miss the salmon. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Ah, man. Okay lah, I guess. I mean, you want to encourage people to buy local
I'm,
shit
I'm
lah.
quite convinced this will also include things like truffle lace and stuff like that.
truffle lace.
That's so specific.
Yeah.
So if it's nasi lemak lace,
Okay, how about Abico? Should
so.
Abico be included?
I don't
Possibly.
know.
Possibly.
Imported goods lah. It says premium imported
But
goods.
you know,
Abico is in sushi mentai, bro.
yeah, sushi mentai RM1.90. Will it still be RM1.90 after this?
That one is probably a bubble with some water inside lah.
Yeah, bro. Salty water, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Any other reaction to this non-essential one?
I'm quite sad because the majority of our local stuff is not exactly very healthy, but the imported stuff are quite healthy. So I think it's kind of discouraging people lah. It's like, okay lah, now I'm gonna eat mee goreng more lah.
In
That's
their
my-
defense,
Yeah.
I mean, they did not elaborate. I think just to,
But this is Lumi News, ma. I mean,
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's not the only two things in the thing. You know,
yeah. I mean, EG, right?
could be like quinoa.
Maybe you can Google lah. Right?
Okay. Let me just.
Well, we move on to the next one. Okay, this is my field. 2% dividend tax on dividend income exceeding 100,000. I'll just explain the math to you all. Okay, if your dividend income is 101,000 that year, you will pay 20 ringgit in tax.
So the delta lah on your earnings lah.
No, so it's above 400,000. It's like your income tax. So if you make 101,000 in dividend, only 1K, the 1K above 100,000 is tax.
Oh,
Then again,
2%.
how many
Got it.
people make like 100 grand?
So I also did the math for, you say if your portfolio is 100 million. So let's say you make 4% dividend that year. So you're paying what, 4 million ringgit. You're getting 4 million ringgit in what? So you will pay around 78,000 ringgit in tax.
okay.
So, but you made like 4 million. 4% on.
That's all right lah. This number could be worse. This number could be not 2%.
Yeah.
This number could be like
but
4%.
it's only this one I need to clarify. I heard it's only for people who own the company through an unlisted entity like a Sdn Bhd.
So is this only for organizations or also individuals?
Individuals and organizations.
Oh, jeez.
So for those wondering, EPF will not be included. If you own unit trusts, I think it doesn't include as well.
right.
So yeah, there was like a fear where, oh my God, EPF is also included. So of course the purists will say that it's unfair because you already tax, right? The dividends you receive is already taxed income. So this is like a form of double taxation.
Tax on tax.
But you know, Malaysians can always feel good because you know, like in the US, the dividends are taxed at I think 15 to 25%. I don't want. Yeah,
What
yeah.
in the shit?
Yep.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, we're lucky here, you know, Malaysia and Singapore.
That is crazy. What?
So yeah, it doesn't really affect you. So actually, if you do the math, right? For those who don't know in the industry, I suspect this is how they came out with the number. So at 100,000 ringgit dividends, assuming you have let's say 4% dividend yield, that is, if I'm not mistaken, about 2.5 million ringgit portfolio. Let me just confirm. 100,000 divided by 0.04. Yeah, 2.5 million ringgit. So the threshold to be a top 1% in Malaysia, you need to have roughly 2.2 million ringgit to be a 1%. So I suspect that's how they came out with it. The typical Malaysian stock, you can get about 4% dividend yield. So yeah, they are taxing people with more than 2 million ringgit portfolio. If you don't have that portfolio, you don't have to worry. So
It's okay. I'm still poor. No worries.
Any reactions?
I'm not in that tax bracket yet.
I
lah.
don't think a lot of us are in
In the-
the bracket to even.
Yeah, Vic, can you speak in the mic?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think we are there yet. I think if you're watching this podcast, you're not there yet.
But wait, I want to highlight this government
Unless you are, then you could release sponsors. That'd be great.
Government.
to introduce carbon tax on iron, steel, and energy.
Okay.
Okay, so how
Wait, what?
is this gonna affect our iron, steel, and energy prices, and then fucking increase everything to high heaven?
So here's the thing about carbon tax, right? It's a new funny mechanism, very similar to how I think physical money was created. I could be
Okay.
completely be butchering this, lah, right, on corners.
Don't worry, it's okay. We are on
But
corners.
to my knowledge, carbon tax for me, my understanding of this concept of carbon tax is just a made up
It's a fugazi.
tax, right? In order for them to create a new form of
Reason to tax.
yeah, essentially. But the beauty about carbon tax is you can also purchase to offset the carbon that you are also
Yeah.
Oh.
emitting.
Yes. So it's to indirectly encourage you to make purchases as well.
Correct.
So for clarification, right? I know you're on corners and I'm on Carlsberg right now, but I think you have had more than one corners already, right?
No.
Oh, seriously, you're still on your first corners. Oh,
Let's
then
say
chill
he
lah.
was lah. Let's say he was.
Okay, so just for clarification for people who are listening, right? The carbon tax, if I'm not mistaken, you correct me if I'm wrong, is if let's say I were to travel to Singapore and I were to fly there, what is the carbon emission from KL to Singapore? So they calculate that, right? Compared to me driving to Singapore, example, and then they can compare to that. So which one is more? Which one is less?
So to that,
Uh-huh.
for companies, right? So over here, what they have emphasized is iron, steel, and energy industries.
Uh-huh.
So what I know is that all
You got
these,
to talk to the mic, mate.
all these companies, they are given an X amount of CO2 emission per annum.
To be able to use that, like health bar, lah, right?
Correct. So anything beyond the limit that they exceed, they'll have to pay a tax,
Yeah. lah.
right? So this I know for sure that there are a lot of companies, let's be safe, around in Asia, right?
4 billion people.
Yeah. They rather pay the tax than investing in new technologies right now
Yeah, because it's
to
a lot of
offset
money, right?
tax. Yes.
It's a lot of money to invest into new technologies, right?
Yeah.
So you promoting adoption of low carbon technologies is I don't know, man. People are just probably going to pay the tax.
You just do it because it looks good lah. When you go to like white people, like hey, look at us, ESG.
Yeah, we are carbon tax. We are.
Yeah. Okay, this next one.
This is I'm all for.
Sugary drinks by 40 cents per liter, increase excise duty.
Yeah, this
Coke Zero supremacy. The time has come.
I actually saw, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere that they said that they can reduce the price by 20 cents for the drink if you say tak kosong.
I'm gonna go after the fucking Aneh, bro. The guy charged me my kosong drink, right? The same as like Teh
Bro,
Ice.
that's me for the last 5-6 years, lah, bro. Every time I say kosong, the fucker will still charge me the same price. I've been saying this in MVP for so long, right? Chibai, it's about time, bro. But they increased price like mad recently. Everybody also increased the drink.
Interesting, there is duty on sugary drinks, but the excise tax is not on sugar itself, right?
Because cooking also maybe. Like production of stuff as well. Because it's sugary drinks,
They're
right?
taxing the end product lah,
Right,
where all the costs are baked in already.
right.
Because you go upstream, probably will not get as much.
It will affect more people, right?
Yeah, anyways, right now we do have excise duties. I think it's 50 cents, so it's going to 90 cents. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
To me,
Coke Zero.
aspartame.
Financially, how does this affect the manufacturers? Like say,
Yeah.
To be fair, it's so fresh. I also don't really have a thought.
But I think they foresaw it. Like if you look at the trend in the past 2 years, right, there have been a lot of 0-calorie drinks already. So I think they were already given a heads up. That's why they had a lot of products. Like even Sprite Zero is quite insane, right? Like the last 2 years, Sprite Zero came out.
100 plus zero.
Yeah, Pepsi Max, the list goes on, right? And even now, all these spritzer flavored water that has no sugar and shit like that, I think they had a heads up already, I got a feeling. So they were trying to diversify already.
So I think it will not affect the manufacturer of refiners actually of sugar in Malaysia, because we only have one. We have two refiners, which is MSM. Yeah, Robocop, and then another one is start with C one. Forgot already. But it's like 60-40.
Is this their effort to like combat obesity?
Yep.
So like,
At least they
raise the
try
price
lah.
of sugar.
Possibly.
Dude, you know,
Sugary
today
drinks.
I was driving to Kepong. I saw like 4 fat guys on motorbikes, bro. I don't know how the fuck they balance that shit. I was like, dude, if I was him, I'll be scared, bro. I don't know how you ride a motorbike that weight. I'm just saying lah. I mean, normally I don't judge like so harshly, right? But when it's like, if this guy crash, I die also, you know.
Yeah.
No, I think is this really the best way to combat obesity? I
It
just
is.
fucking
I think
tax
what,
the sugar.
I think like it's a cultural thing also. You need the right culture. And then I think what Singapore is doing is very smart. They give the grading ABC.
Yeah.
So like I went to a hotel that day, Coke Zero is A.
Wow.
Okay,
It's an A drink. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I think they need to see a visual lah, but I can give it to
Yeah,
them
I think that helps. But I think that still won't really do it, because it's not, I think we need trauma. So I actually think the opposite. I think we should like reduce, we actually should take away all this and make it like really, really cheap.
MJ is
So
crazy.
the people that is doing this like get even worse.
This guy, I tell you.
And since our
I like
healthcare
it. This guy is
system,
always
fucking
survival of the
chaos.
fittest.
and
I
since
agree
our,
with him.
and since our healthcare system is shambolic, we won't be able to help these guys. And then that's it. You just like
The tree houseman in Sungai Petani is like, what is here?
Okay, ask a question. What is going to motivate someone more to change his life, right? A bunch of alphabets on the menu, or this exercise duty, or like seeing their dad,
Chop
you
off
know,
his
have
leg.
to, yeah.
For me, it's not much of this. I think the country is not emphasizing enough on our rates of NCDs in Malaysia.
What's NCDs?
Non-communicable diseases
Oh.
like hypertension, high
Okay.
blood pressure, a bunch of others lah. Right, all these things that can be controlled through consumption and lifestyle, and we are one of the highest in Asia.
Yeah.
How do we control it though, right?
So I think one idea I would have is to
Slap
no
Fucker orders that they ask you to slap them.
is to emphasize last time in school they had this like food pyramid and
Campaign.
everything, all of that.
Oh, that
And then
is the
to
big thing.
subsidize things like rice, chicken, and vegetable, right,
Is
as
it
a meal.
pyramid? Is it a pyramid?
Yeah. Huh?
Bro,
What?
pyramid shite, bro.
Pyramid
But
shite.
can I tell you,
Pyramid
but
shite.
pyramid is
Pyramid
wrong.
shite, but it was baked into our mindset back then. So if you bake in something else similar to that,
Yeah. No, you're right. You need to change the pyramid though.
yeah, I agree with that.
I went to, I won't say which hospital lah, but it has to do with certain, has to do with the Galaxy one. This hospital, okay.
Galaxy. The fuck?
Galaxy. That's what I'm gonna say. What? The food pyramid was wrong. You know, at the bottom you had like the carbs.
Carbs, yeah. Which should not be.
And
a
meat
carbs.
was like just one level below donuts.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of pyramid is
But
this?
again, the pyramid was made in like what, the 70s.
Yeah, back then,
60s,
yeah. At the industrial revolution.
Dude, you know what I remember in standard 6 or standard 5, I ordered nasi lemak in the canteen. Then the egg they gave me right, is 1/8 of an egg, you know.
Yeah.
And the rice, right, is like fucking 95% of the fucking thing, right?
Yep.
And the rest is just sugary sambal. No? And then I was eating with Josh, and Josh was like, I don't want my egg. lah."
What egg?
So you got a quarter, bro. You got a quarter.
And I was like, hey, you really
He
don't want
got
the
no
egg.
egg.
Yeah, bro. And then he was cutting. Then I saw another guy cutting the 1/8 of an egg by little bits, you know, to fit it together with a spoonful of rice. You know? I'm like,
You know,
madman are you, bro?
I used to half defend our country with our 20% obesity rate because people tend to say it's a poor people thing, right? So if you go to like Philippines, it's probably even worse. Actually, it's like even more fried.
Yeah.
It's actually worse. Like, you know, but somehow our stats are worse. Anyway,
No, but yeah, you're right. So bottom of pyramid is carbs because it's
Yes.
cheapest, right? You can't put meats down there. You'll be fucking broke.
yes, I do agree with that initially until I looked at our area, our region, Southeast Asia, and there's one country that sticks out like a sore thumb, which is Vietnam. Vietnam is 4 times our per capita income. They used to be poor, but I've been to Vietnam. There's virtually no fat people there. And they're one of the lowest. I think might be on par, even lower than Singapore even.
Most of their diet is noodle soup.
Yeah.
And vegetables and meat and all that.
Yeah.
So I don't
Raw ingredients.
So ever since I realized that, I don't buy the whole, poor people thing really. I stopped buying that.
It is Vietnam is the lowest in Southeast
lowest
Asia.
in the Southeast Asia, but they are not the richest, and they were very poor in the past.
So in this sugary drinks, they are targeting like the sugar and the drinks. I think that's a component of obesity, but I think the bigger thing is processed food.
Oh yeah. True.
If you're using raw ingredients, raw materials to make your food, I think you're a bit more on the safe side.
Yeah. True.
But a lot of people say they don't like Vietnamese food. I think Vincent also hates Vietnamese
Oh
food.
my days, I love.
I love also.
Yeah, I love
But
the taste of basil and
the
mint.
braised pork.
Huh?
Vietnamese.
Okay, go back to the list, bro.
Yeah, go back to Instagram. Okay, anything else on sugar?
Just don't consume too much sugar.
Okay, income tax relief for medical education. I feel like this is
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Increase,
cool.
bro.
from what already?
3 grand.
3 grand. Oh, okay, nice.
Medical and education insurance. What is education insurance?
But they sort of merge this, right?
Am I gonna fall down again?
true.
I think they merged
Heard about
it.
it.
So 2K.
Bruh, your scam lah.
Wait.
Why do you need?
Skibidi, man.
This is the real Phantom tax.
Why do you not? Why do you need education insurance premiums? Like, do you fall down while reading a book or what? Like,
No lah, if you get, it's to help you lah, right? To pay your insurance.
No,
You default on your student loans, is it?
what's an education insurance?
Like, do you
For sure,
fall
that's
down
good.
while memorizing Sejarah? Like, what the fuck? You get brain damage?
Either that or they wrote wrongly lah. Maybe it's medical insurance.
Wait, Lumi
premiums.
News, what the fuck you
Lumi,
doing?
sort this out.
And maybe education separate lah.
Yeah.
Is it comma? It's missing a comma, is it?
No. Like swap education insurance premium and a comma.
Oh.
Hey, possibly. I think a comma might fix it. For medical, education, and insurance premiums.
There you go. That makes
Yeah.
more sense. Not for
Ah,
medical
could be,
and
could-
education.
Could be.
Okay, Lumi
next.
News. A bit skeptical now. Whole podcast is based on your post.
6K tax relief treatment expenses for children with autism.
Thank you
Wait,
very
bro.
much.
They should. Anything else?
You know, this is actually quite smart because most people are marrying later and giving birth later. So probability of autism is on the up.
I just want to
So I
say you
think
should
it's
do
okay.
that test. You should do that test. It's only like what 2K. Do the 2K test. Then you'll find out if your kid is Down syndrome or autism. It's the
Oh,
same
you mean when your kid is already
when your wife is pregnant.
Oh.
You can do the test. Yeah. So I feel like it should be a 2K tax relief to that instead. Just saying. You don't need to give birth and then for the rest of your life depend on the 6K lah.
But some
autism is not the end of the world.
It's
what
not.
if he's a genius?
Autistic kids see things differently, and many of them have grown up.
How do you declare your kid as autistic then? You know, if my kid is perfectly normal, then I slap the fella and say, you fucker go pretend for a while.
I think that's
That's the gamble.
one way to do
The
it.
gamble, man.
But some of them have gone on to earn their PhDs.
Yeah, lor.
They see things differently. They see like farming differently, and they've gone to
Perspectives.
have agricultural PhDs and stuff. So it's not the end of the world.
It's not lah.
But it's a struggle getting to that level.
It's hard, man.
It's a struggle.
Okay.
The 6K, I guess.
Okay, so
But
let's
6K to get to that level. Good luck to you.
Are we going to go back
go back to his book, yeah.
Not go back to another
After
slide.
that, I mean, after we know about your book, then we go to your book website.
This is what a setup, man. What a
Concept.
structure.
Yeah, so what book you writing?
I don't want a book. I don't want to talk about a book.
Oh, thanks, Odi. Shit, you got a fucking you got plates as well. Holy shit!
Thank you.
Wow.
It's John's birthday.
All right.
My birthday is on Monday.
Monday. Thank you.
Did you see my leave form?
No.
My leave form.
Enjoy life.
My leave form. Reason.
I love it.
Enjoy life. My auntie just looked at me like, what the fuck?
So you write lah, because I can.
Actually, most of the office is in Japan right now. So actually, if I take leave, it's like less people in office. But if they need me, I'll just cycle on. Thanks for the cake. Thanks for the
Thank
cake.
you.
Yeah. You want to talk about your book, Cup?
Okay. So the book is called Equilibrium.
Wow.
It's on the Jungian cognitive functions, 8 of them. I've been writing this book since 2018.
Damn.
It's been talked about at the park.
What's the completion percentage?
Completion percentage is 100% on first draft.
Oh.
So I've got 84,000 words on the first draft.
It's 400 words. 400 pages, sorry.
Yeah, around 320 pages, the
Yeah,
way
yeah,
I structure it with the font and everything. So first draft is done. It's been done for a while. Progress on this book has been slow because I've got other projects going on. But I think this move to Cebu will give me like a writer's retreat to do the second draft.
Quick time.
So the way I structured it is there are 4 drafts into writing a book. The first draft is where you pour your thoughts down and your ideas.
Just vomit, yeah.
Vomit.
And no editing, right? You just...
That's the concept. The concept is to get as many, get your thoughts out as much as possible, not to bar and limit, censor yourself along the way, because that will slow things down in the first draft. So there'll be 4 drafts. The first draft is just vomit. You're not supposed to censor yourself. You're trying to get the words out. Second draft is your compressing down already. Your first edit on whatever garbage you've written in the first place. But my first draft itself, I had the structure of the book, the table of contents. So there are 8 chapters. Each one of these chapters is on a cognitive function from Jung, and how to what it encompasses in our mind and how to develop it further.
Okay.
Activities and tools to develop it further. So in each chapter, there's all of that. Okay, so second draft will be to read your own writing and then make it nice. Refine.
And that's where you are right now.
That's where I am right now. I think I'm at about 10%, 15% on second draft.
Okay. And like, who's this book for? Like the ideal reader?
The book ideal reader is actually for prison folk.
No way.
Oh.
Prison folk. It's intended for prison folk. So eventually when I sell it, if I sell it when it's complete, the timeline is very far. This is a long-term project that I have. 2018, the targeted completion is 2028. I gave myself that amount of time to be sure about the topic and be sure of my edits to create something that people can read and develop their life. So I'm giving it the time that it deserves. Prison folk, because...
They got time.
Yeah, they got time. Yeah. And back in the day, I used to watch, I watch Shawshank Redemption.
Mm-hmm.
So in Shawshank Redemption...
Top shit.
Top shit, yeah. But there's the story revolves around the prison library. And in a lot of the, at least in the middle part of Shawshank Redemption, they show you that the only actual way out of the prison is through the prison library. I mean, for cinematic effect, there's another way out of prison in Shawshank Redemption. But someone almost went out through the route of the prison library. So my intention is that for every 10 books sold, one book will be donated to a prison library.
Wow.
And hopefully someone finds it and uses that path out of prison.
Become a productive member of society again.
Yeah.
And like, how would people in prison be able to use the book to practically reintegrate in society, you can say?
Okay. So the book is about 8 cognitive function, and my expertise is on personality, right? So in your personality, whoever you are, out of these 8 functions, there's going to be about 3 to 4 functions that you will be good at. So as prison folk, you would find in the book your strengths, and you will resonate with to that through your natural philosophy. And once you find that, you probably can find ways or uses of these tools in your mind in the outside world, which you've never seen before. So you've never thought of before. So the plan
application
is
right?
application. Yeah. So once it's going to be hard because prison folk, a lot of them can't read in the first place. So the first step is for you to be able to read. Second step is for you to be able to read a book like this. If you're able to do that and practice it, then you can go back out into the world and maybe try things differently based on your natural talents. That's the concept.
I can see it working because I feel like there are going to be educated people in prison as well. Then they realize like maybe there is a
The
function
white
for
collar
me.
people.
Yeah. Or people who went into prison maybe at age 18 from the hood, the gangs or whatever. And then they realize, they're in a shithole now. They need to learn something extra. A lot of them study law. They learn language first. They learn language first, and then they study law in prison.
I think I've seen that somewhere too. I forgot where. Must be the Carlsberg. I don't know.
But it's not everyone goes through that developmental journey lah. A lot of them never even learn the languages and they stay in prison. But those who want to, they learn language properly and they learn how to read, and they start reading books. And I want to be one of those books.
Right. You think you'll send a copy to Najib?
I knew that was coming. Fuck. Despite the Carlsberg, I knew that was coming.
Just saying, I mean.
I don't know, man. Based on Roman Bo's podcast, you don't even know if he's really guilty or not.
No, but I mean, guilty or not, he's there, right?
Yeah,
He fits your demographic.
I mean, I
target
might-
demographic, right?
But here you
I
go.
mean,
He's an
if it hits
ESTP.
Legally,
really?
ESTP?
He's an ESTP.
Okay, let's psychoanalyze. Okay, so we'll end with a psychoanalysis of the Prime Minister, and then we maybe do hours later, right? Do you all know your MBTIs? Okay, I know mine. I don't know if you know, but so anyways, so we'll do maybe after Luminous
I
again.
remember I was E for the longest time. I became an I recently.
So anyways, yeah. So ESTP, like assuming Najib is Dato Sri Najib is ESTP.
ESTP, you would be very good on the spot lah, thinking on your feet, adapting to questions that poised towards you, quick on your feet, very physical, very reality oriented. So that's good news, but I don't see that. Do we see that in his governance?
I think so lah. I feel like on
Maybe
the spot.
yes lah, right?
I heard a lot of people say that he's very
Adaptive.
not just adaptive, like
It's quite flexible.
yeah. He's put into many situations in which he's cornered with the question of, didn't you know about 1NDB? Didn't you know about Jolo? But you never. He even had a whole freaking Netflix documentary on the guy, right?
Yeah, I know, but his stance is just, I don't know.
No. He will always plead like, I tried my best, I did this and I did that, and then in the end, people feel as if like this guy can somewhat pass as innocent,
But
Maybe it's true lah that he didn't know anything that's going on. Everyone beneath him was bored at the time.
Okay, assume you don't know that he has ESTP. What do you think his personality would be?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh no, of course you don't. But I'm just saying, like, if you
What would you think?
and
What would you assume? Fuck, I don't know what my mind is.
Oh, I don't even know where to start. I don't know enough about him.
Damn it.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But Gab has this whole linkage in which personalities link with which personality is the best.
Yeah. We were supposed to do a podcast together. Once.
Podcast.
This is the podcast.
This is the podcast.
But without the website.
It's okay. Next from Cebu. Right?
Next time from Cebu. Okay, we try to do it this way. But to be fair, the company that I'm running also has a test being developed.
Okay.
Right? It's called the Axis Personality Test. Basically, it's Myers-Briggs, but we took Myers-Briggs did things wrong, and they made some mistakes. I'm taking from original Jung, using the cognitive functions to make a test that is hopefully more accurate.
Why isn't? I mean, I know Jung has a lot of followers, right? So why isn't anyone trying to come out with like this?
Wait, are we talking about Carl Jung?
Yeah.
Carl Jung.
Okay.
This what you call that? Upgraded version of MBTI.
Okay, Myers-Briggs tried their hand at it. They got a long way forward. But Jung is very, very difficult to read. He's a real asshole, I have to say, in his writing. It just is incomprehensible. It's bad. It's not user-friendly. And on top of that, he has many areas of studies which he put his hand in. A lot of them, it's like he got through the initial stages, made a great discovery, and then, next one lah. I'll jump on to the next thing. So he went into shadow integration and subconscious.
Myth and all that.
Yeah, myth and all those things after study of personality. Study of personality was very early in his career. I think when he was 40s or 50s. Then he moved on quickly to integration, subconscious, shadow, all that jazz.
So like, but how would the test be? Are you gonna be like, okay, guys, share with us your MBTI, and then we'll just add on new questions, and then you kind of?
No. I go on the core model of cognitive functions. So the test is developed based on cognitive functions. It's got 3 sections, each of them 5 questions. Total size of my test is 17 questions.
Oh, that's much shorter than the one.
But the questions are way more complicated.
Okay, I mean, you don't have to share everyone like what's one
Complicated question.
one question.
Oh, okay. One complicated question. So, which less than ideal situation do you find yourself? You tend to find yourself in? Whether are you trigger happy and make decisions quickly, but tend to make a lot of mistakes along the way and go back to fix them, or are you patient with making decisions, very observant and particular about data, but you sometimes miss the opportunity to act?
Right. I feel like that's like the JP thing, right? This is
Yes, correct. But in
what's
its
JP?
original form.
What's JP? Sorry.
perception and
Perception and judgment.
Oh,
Yeah.
literally.
So, but then if someone were to give an answer, if I gave the answer, I would, let's say I feel like 50-50. Like how would you?
We don't give the option of 50-50.
Oh.
We give 4 options. Okay. Strongly, trigger happy and make decisions quickly.
okay.
Somewhat, and then strongly somewhat.
No,
So-
neutral, man.
no neutral.
Oh, because no 50-50.
No 50-50. Four options.
bro.
Did you brutal
options.
motherfucker?
Yeah, I have to do it that way because I have to get a result.
Okay. I think in the next segment we'll go into ours so you can see. The
I
actual
just found out my test also, but I can reveal
Okay.
later. Sure. So are we going back to budget?
Yeah, let's go back.
Let's go back to budget
Alright,
for a while.
man. This is some Casino Royale shit going on.
Okay, next slide.
All right. Subsidies and welfare.
Okay, minimum wage to 1,007 from 1,005.
Bang it
Who's
up.
ready for 12 ringgit chicken rice by the street?
The joke's on you. I've been paying 16 this whole time.
But you add, because you add breast, I'm talking like the base, chicken rice base.
Aiyo.
Uncle gonna smack the chicken extra hard.
Yeah, bro. Hi.
Yeah.
He's so thin now. He's gonna give me a fucking keropok leko of chicken breast now lah. Aiyo.
I'm gonna give you egg lah, bro. Pre chicken, egg.
Give me a pre-chicken.
Egg.
I don't
I
know.
don't want to. I mean, the first one is great, I think.
Okay, great for who?
You got separate philosophies here at the table.
It's not going to be.
No. I just want to ask because yeah.
I think it's great for everyone who's entering.
Go speak in the mic. Speak in the mic.
Yeah, I think it's great for everyone who's entering the workforce, be it whether you have tertiary education or not.
I guess.
At least you have a good baseline to start off with. SMEs can fly the fuck off if you say you cannot afford 1,007. I'm sorry. Because I think if you want to replace whatever the work that you're doing that is worth 1,007, I think go do it yourself. If you want to pay anything lesser.
Yeah, it's probably
I
right.
guess that's fair. Yeah. That's a fair way to look at it.
You gotta be efficient lah. I think. Can't you just hire for the sake of hiring and then you make them do like a fucking jack of all trades type of job
but
anyway.
I don't know laws in Malaysia like in terms of like interns. Because in the US, for example, they have a very strict definition, which is 40-hour work week. Then you need to pay X amount per hour for minimum wage.
Internship remuneration is 1.5 in Malaysia as of 2022.
But only happens with like...
But it says that you don't have to pay, is that right?
Not you don't need.
Technically, companies don't need to pay the minimum wage to interns.
Yeah.
I know larger companies like
Yeah,
Malaysia
they
pay
do,
around
they do.
1,002, 2,005.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know smaller companies last time lah, during my time is 500 lah.
5 or 800 lah.
Bro, I got paid 500 only, you know.
800 is gold standard last time.
Yeah. Now? 1.
1,000 plus.
Damn. What a time to be alive. But then again, 1K can't get you far nowadays.
Yeah.
Last time 500 still can, I feel, honestly.
Yeah.
Last time 500, you can still get lunch. Pretty decent lunch. 6 ringgit, 7 ringgit lunch.
When I was
10 years ago.
studying in UTP, right, 500 ringgit a month
Solid, bro.
in Toronto, right? I still had savings of like
That is insane. What the fuck?
250 a month.
You eating Maggie cup every day. You fucking madman, bro.
Can't be eating grass there.
No, like a chap fan there would be like 350.
No.
With pork.
What?
With pork and egg.
Wow, that
Bro.
P was very powerful. Man. That was very powerful.
Bro, 350? What the fuck kind of
350?
chap you think is scary, bro? Shit, man. Could be human meat, dude.
Yeah. It was near Longkang lah, so
Oh, shit.
But I get it because I think when I started working, you could get a big price chap and all that for like 6, 7 ringgit.
Yeah, 5-6, 5-6.
This-
where?
2017.
But this was in Perak.
This is Sunway Mentari where I used to work.
This is SS15 for me, bro.
That's
Bandar Sunway
city,
lah.
yeah. Mine was in the outskirts.
Yeah,
Right?
so 500 is
Good-
quite
good old
quite
days,
solid.
In 2016, I was working KD.
Kota Damansara.
Yeah, I mean, very near IKEA lah. I used to smash them a lot of meat. Okay, like I used to take like 3 meat, 1 vegetable, always 10 ringgit. Now easily like $15 for me. That's
Now
it,
easily almost 18, bro. With 3 meat.
Bro, you take fish. It's
Done,
but
done.
you know what? But you know what? Actually, I just have to. I just have to forward you this thing. I just saw. Okay, this is just sickening, man. When I show my team and all that, oh my lord. Okay, guys, this is Nando's. This is the state.
Bro,
of
Nando's is shit.
The state of Nando's.
Bro, Nando's is terrible, lah, bro.
Bro.
My God, look at the size of that fucking
I'm
chicken.
gonna
What
forward
the
to
fuck?
all 3 of y'all. Okay,
Yeah, it's so, I already see the picture already, lah.
They are done.
I just see it. Bro.
You put it up on the screen, bro. Just so you can tell the world how bad Nando's is.
Oh,
Don't go to Nando's.
Wait. I haven't reviewed the price yet. Just show us.
Oh,
Look at the abomination, man.
Just for the for the listeners, right? It's literally a thigh plus a drumstick. And it's so small, my God. The fries are 3 times the size of this chicken, bro.
That must be like 350.
this is like a teenage chicken.
29 ringgit, brothers.
No.
Brothers.
This is a quarter chicken.
You know what I
right?
call this when I first saw it? Peri pigeon.
But I've been saying this for a long time, right? I don't know whether you all follow my Insta stories, right? I always complain about Nando's chicken. Right?
I hate Nando's. I don't go to
Na-
Nando's. for
Nando's-
the same reason.
Nando's,
Yeah,
if you
it's
get
so
the
shit.
thigh and drumstick,
No, you don't have a choice.
If you get stuck on the thigh and drumstick, then it's bad. But if you get the wing, it's huge as fuck.
No, Cup. It's always the thigh. The quarter chicken.
Yeah, but
is
they always
the
give.
thigh.
They always give you thigh.
Yeah, unless you order half chicken, which costs you like 39 already.
Look, I think if you're a protein junkie, just go cottage chicken. But they probably
No, I forgot who told me that. I think
just go cottage chicken.
I was just working at Christina Chia's brother,
Yeah.
and he told me go cottage chicken. It's the same thing.
The whole chicken is
That one
like,
mega mendong got on, right?
yes, 16 ringgit, but you don't know what anabolic steroids in there. Lah.
Oh,
That doesn't matter lah. The gains.
I'm not paid to say this, and I have to acknowledge that they are my client, but I'm not saying this out of biasness. That the Lotus Malaysia chicken, rotisserie chicken,
It's fantastic.
it is phenomenal.
Yes.
I just had it for dinner. It's 19 ringgit 99 cents. If you go to a
For
Lotus
the whole
store-
thing.
for the whole thing.
And we get this for 29 ringgit
Yeah.
before tax.
And also, right, if you buy 2 chicken, right, from Lotus, right, sometimes promo, right, you get a free chili sauce, you know. So you can smash that shit for 2 weeks, bro. And it's huge. You confirm want to puke one if you try a solo.
Nando's bottle of sauce, whatever the sauce, is more expensive than that.
Yeah. I bought the sauce.
Just saying, right? If we increase to 2007, this will be 35 really.
Nobody's going. Fuck that.
35.
But Nando's is a trash lah. So
Okay, but you know what? The next
No lah.
one.
So what usually happens when you raise minimum wage, whatever it is, right? They will employers. The natural thing to do is to hire less people for
Or
this amount of
automate.
money,
Or
and try
automate,
to automate the rest of it. So. Maybe per person wages will increase, but number of people employed usually goes down.
So, you know, I just want to link this to the US. So the US is the number 1 country when it comes to finding loopholes for minimum wage. So, you know, just now I said that they have a specific definition, right? To qualify for minimum wage, 40 work hours. So guess what the business owners do? They will force you to work 39 hours.
Oh no.
And you know what's interesting?
Whoa.
You know why I learned this? I am not like fully.
Oh my god.
I don't know I get all my facts, so I could very well be wrong. But there was a debate on X on tipping culture in the US. So it's getting like quite bad apparently. Like if you don't take 15%, right?
Yeah.
Like they bake it into the, like first of all, they don't even give a receipt. Sometimes they just write down a paper and they say this is the amount. And then if you leave a tip, then they'll say no, not enough, it needs to be 15%, right? So what happened was someone was defending tips. And I think this is the best, I'm not saying I agree, but this is the best defense that they have. The reason you should give tips is because of how employers game the system there. So if I don't have to pay you a minimum wage, I can just pay you whatever I want to pay you, right?
Yep.
And so,
But then the cost goes to consumer.
yeah, correct. So what they do is they say, look, we're not going to pay you minimum wage, right? Because you're forced to work 39 hours or whatever. But you can supplant that with tips. That's why I think a lot of low level workers really want the tips.
Yep.
So I'm not really justifying it, but I can understand more why now.
Yep.
There's tipping culture in the US.
And you can kind of drive better service with.
Tips is also
it could.
we have it here as service charge, right?
Yeah, but that's like
It's fixed.
But they say that no, I think even if it's entitlement, you can say with the tax, Malaysians are still pretty good servers, waiters.
I think it's a
waitresses.
hit and a miss depending on the place.
That's true.
They get the job done. They may not be necessarily nice and welcoming,
Yeah.
but they get the job done.
Yeah.
Which is what we want as Malaysian consumers. I think that's what we want.
That's
Just get
true.
the job done.
But yeah, some facts for you guys about minimum wage, man. You get creative employers.
I want to skip the second one because just props to Tony Loke, top man.
Yeah,
Top man.
that's true. Hey,
My
50
50
is
is
so
for
good,
LRT,
man.
is
So
it?
good.
Fuck.
So good,
That's
man.
So good.
I just want to say,
Yeah.
just this week, I took LRT
Yeah.
after don't know how many years.
How?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Is it, yeah,
But at the same time, I was telling you, I don't think I can do this every day. It's like, I went off peak hour. I'm like, wow, rain.
Can you imagine a Singaporean? He has to do it.
No. But I think this one is quite bad. I went to Masjid Jami. I made a transfer. It is a complete fucking mess. Okay, there are some places that are leaking.
Oh, okay, true. With the rain and all that.
And I'm just walking through. I'm like, how is this not completely shaded? And the signages are just like, oh, walk down this dark alleyway to go to the next transfer to KLCC. I'm like, this is the transfer to KLCC. This is not even 3 feet. I have to shimmy there. And if I'm fat, confirm cannot fit. Bro.
No, honestly, the LRT system, I used to take it when I worked in KL. If you do it every day, it becomes natural.
I mean, it does.
You
becomes-
adapt lah.
But yeah, adapt.
But how can
I
you
mean,
not
there are
have
places
shade
that are
lah?
better lah. There are places that are better.
Bro, I
There are countries
recorded,
that are
bro.
better.
There was one tunnel, right? No electricity, bro. We were all like in a horror movie. And I'm just like, what the fuck is
I
going on?
mean, it's
lah,
all
guys?
part and parcel of the package lah. The monthly 50 ringgit package.
At least the 50 ringgit makes it.
Bro, look at
worth
this.
it.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
like,
yeah, it
what is
makes
this?
it worth it.
What's this dark tunnel shit going
Okay
on?
lah. It's
Come on lah.
Bro, this is iPhone camera lah, fucker. Obviously, it's going to be fucking more details in the dark, right?
one day no light can.
Some more, the tiles they choose, right?
They
It's
call
so easy
carbon
to
tax
slip.
now, bro. So easy.
You could easily slip also.
No, but for
Hey,
me,
50 ringgit, chill,
Yeah,
guys.
chill. It's
Take
good.
it.
to get into the city, using LRT is the easiest way.
Yeah.
Because you park there itself is going to be more than 50 ringgit a month.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anyways, what else? The next one. 600 ringgit under STR if you're single.
What's STR?
Don't know.
Sexually transmitted release?
I feel like single people shouldn't get all this because
Yeah, go fuck it.
they have more money, they save more
Bro,
money.
That's true also.
STR means
But it's only
suspicious.
600 ringgit though.
STR
Still,
means
but conceptually,
Per month,
you wouldn't get. You would tax them like, hey, you're not producing children or you're not doing
Yeah,
anything.
what's the use?
Yeah.
What's your use?
Yeah. See, the only father. Oh, yeah, the only father.
Sumbangan Tunai Rama.
No, but that's a country, right? As a country, if you think like a country, right?
just a-
That's one of your biggest metrics, your births per women.
Yeah, correct.
Right? If you don't have births per women, fuck your country
Do you
50
guys
years
see-
down the round.
Do you guys see the China one?
No, it's
The
Japanese.
Chinese people one? No.
Oh, yeah.
Chinese people in Malaysia. Wow, embarrassing. Way.
Why? Huh?
The graph is like that, man.
What,
Yeah, yeah.
It's a cliff, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's quite bad. It's quite bad.
where
What
is-
is birth rate? Is it?
Yeah, for
Birth
Chinese
rate.
people.
Yeah, for Chinese people.
I think Indian also took
Yeah,
it.
it's,
Bro.
yeah.
I forward
Elon
to
Musk
you
has
all.
been saying
quite
this for the last 2 years.
That
Birth rates around the world, we are on the verge of like
collapse.
collapse of civilization.
But that's what I said also in
Yeah,
terms of
seriously.
Skynet, bro. Because that's what AI is. They're like, we know
Yeah.
there will always be a John Connor.
No, but what I'm saying is
do
like
they do?
Chinese people embarrassing. Right? At least right, Indian people made a comeback. You know, like like COVID hit, then like deaths more than births. Then now
Okay.
Indian people more births than deaths. So
Okay.
Malay champion lah, right?
Yeah.
But Chinese people is just
Yeah.
down.
They all go
As
buy
a
new-
country, this is your main metric, you know.
Because Chinese
It's
people
like-
go buy car, bro.
That's why lah.
That's why I always
So
got new
why
Tesla.
should single Chinese people get 600 ringgit?
They cannot. They're
I think-
exempted.
Okay.
I think this one,
Plus minimum wage.
Lumi is trying to clickbait. I'm pretty sure
Oh, yes,
there
ah.
is some for families as well.
Okay.
Because
okay.
for the past few years, like a joint household income below like X amount, maybe like 5,000, they also get like a one-off payment one. You know, all these like
Sumbangan.
one-off payments.
There is already a lot for families, I think, because they want to incentivize what you said. Because it's super important, right? If you don't incentivize birth rates, then you don't have a country 50 years from now.
True. Yeah. So this is the chart. Look at that.
Oh, much have love
Look.
producing me.
See, at least the money come back, bro. Last minute, bro.
Come, you part of this.
That's my contribution to the country.
Real Chinese people, what the hell, we?
Cup produce.
I just
I only got one kid lah, chill lah.
Dude, I just want to say the STR, right, the Sumbangan, right, to people who have families, if you have one child, right, or two children, right, it's only 300 ringgit. It's half of the single person, you know. You need to have 5 children or more before you actually earn more than a single person. You know?
Okay, has anyone figured out when the word is STR?
Yeah, Sumbangan Tunai Rama, which is
It's
basically
the
like a.
It's the
It's like-
one MDB pula.
Speaking of the mic, Vic.
Madani, is it?
Is it Madani?
It's the handouts lah. It's the
Oh,
handouts.
Brim.
Brim.
Oh, but with a different name lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, look, everyone had fun.
Everyone had fun in
Mad
COVID.
spikes. Macha fellas had the most.
Chinese people go buy new car, fuckers.
Yeah.
Go buy new iPhone.
See the wick, the candle, right? The candlestick for the candlestick for.
They did an actual like, candle there.
Yeah, we. Chinese people
celebrating Diwali.
embarrassing.
Okay.
Okay. Next.
Alright.
Purchase for flight tickets for 60,000 underprivileged universities. So what? From East Malaysia to West Malaysia?
Never specify lah.
Why so specifically 60,000?
So if you study in USM, here
USM
you
Penang,
fly to Penang, then you also can get free.
Then if you're the 60,000, the 60,000 number one person, you don't
And-
get your flight.
Yeah, and this is one ticket or what for 60,000?
Not specified.
Hey, this one
Some agency.
Lumi News lah, bro.
Later
agency.
become some freaking enriched card. Wait, bro. Wait.
Enriched,
bro.
So,
Just back and forth Penang here, bro.
I don't know how to justify that lah. It's kind of weird lah.
Targeted subsidies. This
Okay,
one,
targeted subsidies. Yeah, this one.
I agree.
Yeah, okay,
For around
I think it's
95.
fair, yeah.
How do they target?
That's a good question. I think like their CC, your car CC, which is quite sad because then all those like poor fellas who wants to show off, then they buy a Merc, right? So they are considered T50.
No, that's the point lah. If you're a per fella, don't buy a Merc lah. What the fuck?
What is the data campaign that Rafizi launched a few months ago? Padu.
yeah, correct.
Padu, right?
Padu, yeah.
So I think
Speak to Mike.
I think months before or weeks before they launched this targeted subsidy,
Uh-huh.
I think there will be a second wave of Padu 2.0 to get everyone to update their status.
Oh.
Their well
This
status.
one was the one that was a minister that was saying you shouldn't key in your information and all that shit.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
a lot of fucking wankers. They thought they can outdo the system lah.
Oh.
But they will start panicking when the government needs your income updated information.
True.
So for them to make such subsidies, yeah, like say for example, right now diesel, a lot of folks, a lot of the older folks they complain, they say like, oh, Anwar supposed to give us this, that, blah blah blah. They never give anything. But then they've been getting like diesel subsidies. So like say for example, I have family members who drive like four-wheeler. So they are getting a few hundred a month. In essence, they used to pay like say $300-400 on diesel,
Uh-huh.
and now they're paying like 1/4 of that because they got diesel subsidy.
Yeah.
Because the petrol subsidy started with diesel. So when RON 95 starts, you will have to update your system, and I suppose that will be the source of truth. Padu will be the source of truth to get all the information of your income status, what is your wealth, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So from there, then they will target the subsidies.
So that meaning, I don't. You can correct me if I'm wrong. So basically, if I pump petrol, in the end, my money will come back to me if I'm not part of the targeted subsidy group, lah.
If you are part of the targeted subsidy, then you will
Then I'll
probably
get
get
my
like
money back,
handouts every month or something like that.
Huh?
Yeah,
Shit. So they wire to your account.
something like that.
Wow, quite sick, way.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
But the thing is that the people who don't need it are getting it. That's
Now
the
lah,
idea,
now
right?
lah. Okay. Should we move on?
Okay, wait, the last one, 1.3 billion for people.
Wait.
I just want.
Did we skip the second house? Education subsidies reduced?
Oh yeah, we skipped that. Yeah.
Education.
Top 15% T20.
What education subsidies do T15? And by the way, why is it now T15?
Yeah. Why is it T15?
What happened to the 5%? Right?
5%.
A lot of rich people, bro.
No, a lot of T20s don't. So there's this whole thing where a lot of T20s feel like they're not T20 because they earn like 10, 15K, but then they're living in Klang Valley and then they buy 2, 3 cars with 2 kids. So they don't
So
feel.
that's the 5%, is it?
Maybe. I think so.
Okay. So the 5% still get this education
so-
subsidies.
But what are these subsidies actually?
So I'm reading it right now.
Okay.
It's by The Edge Malaysia. And
Okay.
it's the title of the article is Targeted
It's today,
Subsidies.
6
Yeah, it's
PM.
2 days or more.
Yeah.
Targeted subsidies for education and healthcare to exclude high income groups. Okay, so the government plans to implement targeted subsidies for education and healthcare so that the super rich will not be subsidized. So I think this is wrong. Oh, it's reduced for the top 15%. Okay, I think we read it wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, reduce.
Yeah. Okay, so the data showed that 30% of students in fully residential schools, so Sekolah Berasrama Penuh, would come from high income families. So the subsidy is 15,000 a year. The original goal was to assist outstanding students from underprivileged and rural families. Okay. So education subsidies are gradually reduced for the top 15% income group lah. So basically the top 15%, they are getting less subsidies which is good lah. That means the money is going somewhere else.
But
lah.
this is tricky, lah, bro. I mean, we need to see it first, because how are they going to then subsidize the richer folks?
Yeah.
Does that mean like
Yeah,
does
they
that
charge
mean,
them
like,
more.
charge them more instead of paying like 10, 20 ringgit?
How would they know that the dad or the mom is well?
Straight go tailors tax them more.
And I speaking
It's
to
called
the
the Taylor's
Padu
tax.
question, right? Just want to dial back. My question always has been, why don't they just talk to HDN?
Oh, let me tell you something.
Right? They just pinjam data lah.
The entire, don't know, am I supposed to say this? But basically,
Whoa.
I think everybody knows lah. We don't have a central database in Malaysia. Every ministry has their own database. I give you an example lah, just from a user's perspective. You don't need a detective to know about this, right? If you get a summon from DBKL,
Yes.
you can run away from it for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Nobody is going to come after you, right? If you get a summon
Police.
from JPJ, police will know. If you get a road summon from police, JPJ will know.
Because they share the database.
Yes.
But then they don't share with but DBKL. They're not good friends or?
The Majlis Perbandaran and all these folks, they are on their own.
Why?
That's just how it is structured. Like everyone
see.
is
Silo.
all these little organization agencies are very in silo. They are very decentralized. They give them their own power. But over the years, they have never evolved their database to have one central database.
Oh, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
So just for context as well, right? I saw people putting cones at the parking lots here. And then obviously people double park because they need to get shit done. Then the police summon the people who double park, but not the person who put the cone there.
Yeah.
And I spoke to the police and I'm like, honestly, you're doing a ridiculous job lah. Shouldn't you be talking to the establishment that left the cone out there? Then he said, ini bukan masalah saya, ini DPK masalah.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro.
So it is something like that. Like say for example, to your very question of like Padu, you can always go to LHDN, get the latest information, right? So it takes an economy minister who is clearly not, not the minister, like the Ministry of Economy and the Ministry of Home Affairs or whatever.
To high five each other and work together. Lah.
Yeah, correct. So they don't share the same database.
What the fuck these people
Yeah.
doing up there?
Yeah. So Rafizi, before he became the Ministry of Economy, Minister of Economy, he had a data science company.
Yes.
So I think he's just trying to replicate a
similar,
larger,
yeah.
a larger
nation,
data
lah.
lake to gather real, correct information, and possibly if they survive another term, this PADU program could be used as the nation's central database.
It sounds great, but at the same time, it sounds quite scary.
No, it's great. I think every first world nation has a central database.
I don't think America
For example,
has.
right? No, America doesn't have.
I don't
So,
think America-
but
I don't think the UK
but
has either, bro.
a serial killer took
UK
advantage of
government.
this in America, and he did the same type of killings, but just he did it in different states with different LAPD, NYPD, and everything. They don't share database. So the serial killer went to different states, did the same thing, never got caught.
What?
Do we have time to elaborate?
I
a
got
bit?
plenty.
Yeah.
I got all
So-
that,
So one of my mentors told me about this before. He shared with me about central databases. Right. There is a country in Africa right now. They have followed a model of what Singapore does, and they have successfully implemented. And this project they took on for the last 4 years. And what essentially happens is, like, I'll try to tell a story from a user's perspective, like a small SME business guy. When you open a company, you go to SSM, you register your own company. Automatically, like, just say for example, you open a company, an enterprise, whatever it is, right? You need to go to LHDN, get your tax number. You need to go to the bank, open your bank account. You need to go to EPF and open your EPF bank account,
Yeah.
EPF account, right? And then you got a couple of other things lah, like you need to go look for your auditors, you need to look for your company secretary, blah blah blah. In this other country, you register your company, everybody calls you, bro.
Huh?
Everywhere registered automatically. You register one, EPF taxman come and confirm you. Okay, this is what you did. Okay, boom.
Actually, why isn't it like that? What the fuck?
That's
Yeah.
sick.
So
That's
clearly, this is like silo data. Yeah.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
in Singapore, you open one company, boom, 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 everything settled. You don't need to go to like 5 different agencies to go sort yourself.
Bro, have you? Dude, I tried to do the SSM. My God, I did it. It's such a mess, bro. It's such a mess. The website is a fuck fest, bro.
Yeah.
Until today, I did it only this year, 2024. Oh my God. What is this guy doing with the UI, bro? This guy playing Neopets, dude.
Actually, Malaysia don't know what UI is, honestly.
This guy is playing
But I
Neopets.
guess the good part is, like, if we get hacked, there's no central database, right?
Actually, that is the positive.
Yeah, right.
That is definitely
Because
positive. Only some of your
I
data is
doubt our, if CIMB can get hacked, I think nation can get hacked.
CMB got hacked?
Yeah. During Tengku Zafrul's time. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
1.3.
just last one, 1.0. Actually, how many OKUs do we have in Malaysia?
I don't even know one OKU person.
Of course, you know one OKU person.
Sure got one.
Unik. That's what Yong always say lah. It's automatic. I'm sorry, Nick. I don't mean it.
Idiot.
We always say, hey, Nick, we just park here only. We tell everybody, just act stupid.
Actually, there is also OKU. That is morally OKU.
Really? Okay. No lah, got lah. I see on the
How
train
many?
station, deaf mutes, speaking sign languages.
How many?
But do you know one person?
No, personally, no lah. I can't
Do you
speak
know?
sign language, man.
Bro, my mom hires them.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's fantastic, bro.
Always wanted to learn.
Or sign language?
How many
We're
OKU?
actually getting a
No,
guest.
but okay can be crippled, can be blind.
Yeah.
Actually,
Can
the
be
Yeah.
autists also, right?
Fully, yes, sir. They recognize.
Actually, we're getting a.
All in all, I just hope the money goes to the right place.
Yeah.
That's true.
why I get.
Actually, I don't even know what they mean.
Oh, okay. So, as of January 2024, we have 691,630
Wow.
registered OKU. So if we divide 1.3 billion, how many each are getting?
That's like
It looks like
It won't go direct lah. It'll go to infrastructure.
Yeah, infrastructure lah.
Oh, we got 1% of our population. Okay.
Yes, huh?
You get 21 ringgit.
21 ringgit. Wait, bro, that's 13 million.
Oh, sorry. That means it's worse.
True. No. That's 13 million, right? Okay lah, 2001 lah.
21,000, no?
Wait, divide by how many people?
2001.
How many people?
600,000.
600,000, 619,000.
216 ringgit. Okay. I mean,
Bro, that's 130 million, bro.
oh fuck, sorry.
2,100 per person.
2.1, yeah. Okay lah, I guess. I don't know.
But it's like what Cup says, infrastructure lah. If
It's
you 21,
probably,
if you 2,100 divide by 12, how much you get? What the fuck?
No, but infrastructure is important. Like you have the
175
traffic
ringgit.
lights with the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can cross.
I mean, those things are not cheap.
Bro, have you seen at Masjid Jamek the freaking machine that carries the OKU people down the stairs? The fucker is still under construction.
Oh, yeah.
How is
It's
the guy-
always under
he's gonna
construction.
fucking roll down the staircase, is it?
No, but the thing about these OKUs, they find a way. With all these roadblocks, the obstacles, they find a way to get by.
Of course.
They know, bro. I mean, to begin
know.
with, OKU in Malaysia is quite tough.
Yeah,
So they...
but they adapt.
They start sitting on the floor, then they fold their chair, and then they start
They,
one by one
some
step
become
down.
damn pro. They click their stick on the floor. They hear the sound.
But if you're on a wheelchair,
feedback.
gone case lah.
Yeah,
But they have
wheelchair
found their ways,
perfect.
bro.
You are like everybody together lah, carry me.
So basically our OKUs are like from the wild.
yeah, it's Wild West. Okay, wow, they damn pro one. 100%. Yeah, they one of the best.
So basically all
That's
the
why
first world
Paralympics you
OKUs
do so
were-
well.
Bro, first world OKU them useless.
You just won the gold medal for badminton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, first world OKU, ayo.
Bro, first world OKU is like the puppy law. The ours the wolf lah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We survive. Damn.
Our normal citizens are the puppies.
Yeah, that's true. Damn.
That's me lah. I don't want to take LRT.
Okay, so now we head back to
to MBTI.
Yeah, MBTI.
Okay lah. Fantastic.
These segues are great.
Okay, just to tell you all, I am INTJ now.
Hey, serious
All right.
I took the test twice, by the way.
I thought you used to be like ENFP or something.
Yeah, I was an ENFP. I retook the
No,
test
I
twice.
thought you were ENTJ actually. Now you're INTJ,
But I
showing INTJ.
Yeah. Jen
Right.
was like, sorry, you spent too much time with me. Then I'm like, okay. Sorry lah.
It's just a comment on INTJ, ENTJ.
I like how
The
you
difference-
still categorize me in the E, a bit.
I still no. Because of how you were maybe when you were
Yeah.
younger. The difference between the E and I in this case in ENTJ, INTJ is more on observance, decisive.
Okay.
Which was related to a question that I asked just now, whether you're trigger happy
Or
and
you're
make mistakes or you are slow but sometimes miss opportunities.
Yeah.
I don't think, John, you miss opportunities.
Really? Yeah.
Motherfucker
I don't know, what
don't
would you say about yourself?
What? Say again?
Motherfucker don't miss.
He go hardcore.
No lah, I make
What's your
decisions quite
philosophy?
fast lah.
You make decisions quite fast. So in that sense, you can't be INTJ because the INTJ has NI as dominant. NI, introverted intuition, is an observance function.
How do we know something is dominant for one group?
It's set.
Okay.
For each type is set.
Okay.
For example, ENTJ, the dominant function is TE, extroverted thinking. Okay? And for INTJ, the dominant function is introverted intuition.
So that means you're thinking more because you're introverted versus your extroversion. You make the decision. So what you're trying to say?
It depends on the nature of your dominant function. So N is an observant function. N and S is observance functions. T and F are decisive functions.
Oh.
The feelings and thinkings are decisive functions. So if you had TE on primary, that means that you will be very quick on decision making. You will make decisions based on what brings most utility,
Oh, that sounds like me, yes.
what makes most sense and which makes most application.
Sounds about right.
So that would make you more towards ENTJ.
So you say
Right.
the test is a lie?
Any test will have their
Downfalls
Variables.
also lah. Yeah lah.
their accuracy rate.
Yeah lah, true.
How many percentage they can type your accuracy. Now,
16 personalities.
that's number one. Number two is what kind of phase, what kind of mental state you're in while answering those questions.
Let me just trace back. That day I remember I was quite free.
A bit more observant.
I had an
that day.
Americano that day. And then at the same
He's
time,
not in his zone.
I saw Akira Nakai live.
He's chilling. He's on holiday that day.
And I saw a cat.
That is quite an unusual day for John. Like,
yeah.
because he was chilling.
Yeah, I was chilling. I guess maybe very introverted that day. I don't know.
Yeah. So in as opposed to Myers-Briggs, we don't go just EI, SN, TF.
There's the dominant one that dictates also.
Yeah, it's the whole arrangement of the 8 functions within that type.
True.
And the arrangement means something in each position.
I think I didn't do the test in the office also. Maybe that's why.
Mm.
Yeah. I remember when we were going up to Cameron Highlands when we did the test also. Long ago, like 2015 or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Right. And then I was like telling you should do it in office and do it at home. And you do it during holiday, then you'll change.
Different outcome.
But John,
Yeah,
I think every time you do the test, you do it different. But every time you read the profile and you read the ENTJ one, it's like, yeah, that's me.
Is it? Wait, let me just ENTJ myself right now. Then you can go. What's yours, MJ?
Same.
Huh?
ENTJ also.
INTJ also.
INTJ.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So bold, imaginative, and strong will always find a way of making one. I don't know, man.
I feel like the way I make decisions is I just get a sense of how, like, okay, the more consequential the decision, the longer it takes.
Okay. So, but would you consider yourself to, like that same question, trigger happy or miss opportunity?
No,
Which is more common?
But I'm not sure frequency is the right way to do it. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but frequency can skew it. Like, so for example, if I want to buy like I've been buying these xylitol gums, right?
Okay.
So they cost like 4 of them cost I think 50 ringgit, something like that.
Wait, sorry?
Yeah.
Okay.
50 ringgit?
Close to 50, yeah. Because it's xylitol gum.
What was xylitol?
So like 12 beef.
So when you eat, when you
but
eat,
there are 100 in there, is it?
no, not a lot actually. 32.
What?
30.
What does xylitol do, bro?
So so I've been okay, this is segue lah, but I've been on this like dental. So part of my TikTok feed now is dental related. So the reason your tooth decays and produces cavities is because a big chunk of it is sugar. That's why they always tell you don't drink sugar drinks. So the reason why is because when you eat sugar, then when your saliva come into contact with it,
Makes blood.
no, it will try to like interact with it, and then the byproduct of it is acid. So the acid will cause your mouth to drop below 5.5 pH, which is prime time for decay.
Oh shit.
So xylitol is actually sugar alcohol, and it kind of tricks the bacteria to somewhere along the line of to produce the acid, but actually it doesn't. It actually produces the opposite effect.
Like an alkalinic effect.
It remineralizes your teeth basically. So it's actually recommended to eat once, 6 pills a day after meals or anytime you eat. Yeah. So it's like the sequence is
it
eat
does.
floss xylitol, eat floss xylitol, then brush your teeth. And then if you are super try hard, you can always use what you call that? What brush really? Interdental brush as well.
Yeah.
Bro, you got teeth problem or what?
No, I don't. But I'm
prevention lah.
I'm an avid flosser. I've always been a good flosser, but I still see like what they call it enamel cavities. So enamel is the outermost layer of your teeth.
Yeah.
Not the dentures. Dentures is like the sensitive part one.
Yeah.
So it's like enamel, dentures, and then root canal, right? That's the pain one. So you don't need to hit the dentures. One of my teeth had hit, I think, the dentures before, but everything else, if there is any decay, it's just enamel part. So at the enamel part, you can still remineralize your teeth. So that's where xylitol come in.
Can I ask you this, MJ? So this is one of the most important questions that I asked, right?
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
between the past, present, and future, right?
Cool.
Where does your mind spend most of its time?
Never the present.
Never the present.
Always the past. Wait, what? Sorry, always the past for the future. That's how I would say it.
Always the past for the future.
Yeah.
But how many percent future? How many percent past?
Wow. I don't know how to answer that question.
No 50-50.
I have to say more okay, when you say past, right? I think you're being specific to like
Life
my
experiences.
past and all that. Is it? Or
Yeah, your own past. Or historical past.
Wow, that's very hard. But if I had to get an answer, probably future lah. Probably like a 60-40.
60-40.
Majority of people live in the
zero
future,
in middle.
bro. Majority of people live in the future,
No,
bro.
I disagree.
I
don't
disagree as well.
Really?
What's your answer for that, Vic?
A lot of people live in the past.
Really? What's your percent?
Me, I appreciate the past, but I look forward a lot more.
What's the percent?
What do you mean percent?
Like 70% future lah.
Of
30.
people or me?
You.
No,
you.
yourself.
Me. Not that far off. I would say probably about 65 forward, 35 backward
65,
looking.
35. Bro, I'm like 95
But
forward.
you guys are both zero in the present.
I mean, not to say zero lah, right? I mean, if you have to choose between two, that's the ratio lah. But if you add zero,
If you
I
have
mean, if at present, you mean?
At present.
I mean, everyone has wanked before, right? That's thinking the present, right?
Yes, that is definitely
Oh,
thinking
that's
the present.
future, bro. You
No,
want to
no, no.
come, bro, right? What the fuck? What are you talking about?
Let's classify
you
that
don't
as present.
wank off not to come, right? What are you doing? It's only when you come, you're like, I need to wipe. Fuck. Need to clean this shit up.
Nobody thinks of the future when they wank because everyone of us regret. I
Yeah.
always regret after that, right?
Yeah.
I just got to clean up.
Yeah, but yeah, so I don't know how does that help? Because so for me, I've always done the test. I've always been INTJ with the strongest because they have a spectrum, right?
The percent
meter one.
Mm-hmm.
So my I is very high, and then I think my T and J is I think my T is high. I can show
No,
you.
I'm just verifying the accuracy of those results.
Okay.
And why I'm asking this is because INTJ with the NI dominant. NI is the function of future
Okay.
and prediction of future and pattern recognition.
Okay.
So why I ask you the past, present, future questions to just to verify whether your results are accurate. And
Okay.
if you answer a lot into the future, that would for me, it would verify that you are an INTJ lah.
Okay.
Curious Cup, what's
Okay.
yours?
Sorry. This is mine.
I'm just showing Cup his breakdown.
what's that cups?
It's the breakdown of how hardcore introvert he is.
Results during 16 personality.
88% introverted.
Yeah.
80
But I feel like that's shifted
intuitive,
over the years.
80
But I do get very tired lah, right? Like
judging.
meeting people and all that.
Interacting and
Like sometimes I legit need a nap. Like after
This is pretty conclusive lah because you're like above 80%,
Correct,
80%. So you're not really like struggling to see your type. Like you're not in the fringes 50-50.
yeah, not quite lah, not quite lah. But I
So
think-
in that sense, if you can get this kind of results on the 16 personalities, the mainstream one, then it's still pretty safe.
so we'll go on to like the pros and cons and who fits me the best and who fits him the best and all that. But maybe actually, do you have any more questions like so that you can get a better sense of both of us?
I can ask them as they go. But to your answer, John, I'm an ISFP in the Myers-Briggs.
ISFP. Oh, a lot of K-pop stars are ISFP.
Yeah,
Random
a
fact.
lot of stage performance.
Right?
Performers.
Yeah. Okay, so it makes sense, right? Because
Cup got performed at his wedding.
ISFP. They're Jungkook, so that,
Who's Jungkook?
the BTS guy.
Sorry, I don't follow the
I
career.
have no idea who's
You're Kevin Costner lah. This is Britney Spears and Lana Del Rey lah.
Yeah, a lot of
Michael
stage
Jackson,
performers.
wow.
Bro.
But I don't resonate with the stage performer type ISFP. lah.
Why are they yellow?
Because,
The yellow signifies in their model. It signifies adaptability. So all the yellows are high in SE, which is the sense of the present. So my answer for past, present, future is 10% past, 50% future, and 30%. Sorry,
40% future. 40% future.
10% past, 20% future.
Oh shit, 70% present.
Yeah,
Wow, that's quite present, bro.
yeah.
actually,
very
what do you like
present.
to be present? Actually,
Yeah.
I'm only present.
Because I remember that question. Like
I asked
do
that
you
question.
do you know like in the 16th personality test?
Oh, is it?
Like I clearly remember there was a few questions that was very associated to something like this.
Time,
Like how often do you find yourself dreaming?
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the easiest questions ever.
Do you dream a lot?
Strongly agree.
Is it? I don't dream
So
at all.
dreaming and reality. So what they're trying to test there is whether
N, right?
N or S. Yes,
Wait,
exactly.
daydreaming or dreaming at night?
Just dreaming, like
Daydreaming, like you think it was
Imagine
something-
scenario.
or even could be at night. You know, you just working out different scenarios.
I just dreamt I
all the
dropped a
time.
tooth.
Or maybe you think like, what's it like to score at Old Trafford?
Yeah.
You know, right? Yeah.
Oh, you wow, damn.
Relating. So you confirm N. I just don't know the rest only.
Yeah. So it's whether you have high imagination or high reality.
Right.
Yeah. So the S types are more in tune towards the present reality, maybe so sometimes the past as well.
I have a question, right? Does this affect the ability to play video games? I feel like for me, because of that, I can't really enjoy video games as much.
Enjoy video games or be good at video games?
Like enjoy. Like
Look at
Enjoy.
this guy is throwing out serious questions.
Are you do you have an N?
and
Yeah.
No,
that INTJ. lah. I'm
INTJ.
an N. I saw, yeah.
You are I or E?
2 years ago, E lah.
See, bro, I changed also.
2 years ago lah.
But I bet your ass, right? Uran was I, right? Now he's a fucking E, bro.
Later we'll go to the guys behind the camera.
Okay. So what's the question again?
Like, how is that important information? The fact that I cannot enjoy video games. Like, I literally just
Yeah.
download. I pay like 200 ringgit. I downloaded 2 games. Click on it. 15 minutes close. Done.
Yeah, and then next, right?
No, I just
And
don't.
then what's next, right?
That's why I'm thinking, should I get Sparking Zero or not? Because I feel like Sparking Zero for Dragon Ball is like,
No, but do you hear yourself? What you're telling me and what you should be hearing from yourself is, oh, I can't be in the present to
Yeah, yeah.
appreciate this.
I've got a tip for you.
yeah,
I have the same problem as you.
yeah,
I can spend like 400 ringgit on like Ghost of Tsushima,
yeah.
open the game,
1% completion.
1% completion done.
Yeah.
And then move on to the next game, Batman. 300 bucks, 2% completion done.
Yeah.
But when I play FIFA, I can play
Wow.
endlessly. You know why? It's not because of the love of the game. It's because you know the end is very near and you can do it over and over again. You try. You try.
Actually, it's true.
You try sports.
No.
Sports
Actually, it's true.
games.
My one of my most played games in the past 5 years is FIFA 21 or
Yeah.
22.
Because you know the game, but you don't know the outcome of it all the time. Whereas story mode game,
You know.
fucking don't know until you 100%.
So maybe I should get Sparking Zero then. Because Sparking Zero, I know the ending one, right? It's DBC, DB Dragon Ball Super, and then it's just a fight. But it's
So
good game.
there's
It's
only
good.
2 games that I completed, 2 storyline games I've ever completed, and I've done it twice. Only because I really like the storyline.
Which is?
Last of Us
Oh, is it?
and Last of Us 2.
Oh, I heard Last of Us 2 is shit though.
No, it's unreal.
Is it? Jen was telling me Last of Us 1 is phenomenal, but the Last of Us 2 did the main character dirty.
Kinda, but still good lah.
Is it?
Then you, I don't know if you like FM as well. FM is probably something that.
What's FM?
My whole entire uni life was FM.
What's
Football
FM?
Manager.
Oh, I thought Family Mart.
I would like
Family
The fuck? the fuck?
I would like
How to
think-
play the game or what?
I was like thinking Family
Just
Mart.
Oden,
No, you are the
just-
Combini guy. Welcome to Family Mart.
Let me tell you this. I brought Barnsley from non-league to Champions League. Didn't win it, but
Damn.
no cheat code. Okay,
Weird
go on.
flex, but
Move on.
I also used to play Football Manager when I was learning to do HR, and it kind of helps, like
didn't play
the
FM.
system, and then your priorities with the players and forming a team. It's really nice to learn organization.
I used to be able to complete video games. I cannot complete it now.
Yeah, dude, I can't, man.
I can't. I also bought God of War. Played until like the first boss. Kept dying. I'm like,
I
fuck
rather watch the cinematic, like 4 hours. I
No
don't
man,
know.
once I get a game right, I'm fully
this.
like
Nick is like that.
focused,
Nick,
locked on.
Nick is a completionist. He played Final Fantasy 7 100%. Me and Justin are like, you crazy fucker. You complete everything. What everything all maxed out also, right? Yeah, he's a one of a kind man.
Wait, what's Vic's personality?
Personality. Yeah. I don't know. I think games nowadays, right?
2 years ago, I
Too much
was-
commitment. You have to sit down.
I was
You know.
ENFP
Oh shit.
2 years ago.
Now,
So now you're an INFP.
haven't done anything. Yeah, I feel like more introverted these days.
INFP.
I think COVID made a lot of
Decisive or
people.
observant, do you think? Trigger happy or
No lah. I
wait
think
for till the moment has passed, miss the opportunity?
No. Just live every happy moment possible, bro. Whatever there is. Yeah.
Actually, yeah lah.
Trigger
True also
happy,
lah.
yeah, probably.
Trigger happy more. Then you can't be ENFP.
Yeah.
So something's wrong. You might be introverted. It could. It depends. Take my test lah. It's better.
But this is the preview. This is the preview.
This is fucking complete. So now, right now, the test has given me some problems. We sent it for testing, and it came back with some unexpected results, which we have had to adapt to, and that has slowed us down. But we've made those adaptations and changes to the test after the initial batch of responses came in. The first batch of responses are 50 people. And it highlighted some things that were lacking in our test, which was the observant decisive scale actually. One of those questions that I asked Trigger Happy was one of the new questions that was put in after the testing. And after that, after the first 50, we tested on 12 people, which we know confirm their types is, to verify how much flaw in each question. So out of 12, how many of the confirmed types answer wrongly on the question? So then we made sure that each question in the 17 has a success rate of above 66.7%. That's 1/3. That's 2/3. Because we have a redundancy for each scale. There are 3 scales within the test. Each has 3 out of 5. 5 questions, you have to hit 3 out of 5 to answer. So we set for each question 66.7 pass rate scale. So the test now is set and ready. 17 questions. Finalized the finalized questions have come forth, and we are in the final stage testing a new 50 people.
I'll be like part of that.
No, you guys come after. After this has all been completed, you guys come after that when the test is solidified and final. And
So
that's when I wanted to actually do this podcast and
do the test live.
Do the test live while the audience also does the test.
That's cool, man.
On pod.
Bang.
Okay, like how about the guys behind? What are your personality types? Nick. Urine? You know urine. What's urine?
4 years ago, it was ENFP lah.
Nice.
Oh,
Bro,
my
he
guy.
confirmed
My
yet.
guy.
Bro,
My guy.
Can I just say something? I don't know why, right? ENFPs and INTJs are like,
It's very difficult because, okay, the thing about INTJ is NI.
yeah.
Introverted intuition, and ENFP is NE, extroverted intuition. They are very opposite in that NE expands and creates more options and ideas and dreams, aspirations. It's a creation function.
Yeah. Bro, I feel like in my life, a lot of good friends and even family members are ENFPs. It's just amazing.
And one thing you'll notice about ENFPs, if they truly are ENFPs, is they jump around a lot. In their conversation, in their linguistics, they make associations easily, and they switch topics very quickly. Whereas the introverted intuition or INTJ, INFJ, they take all of this, they find a pattern, and they forge a path forward, a singular focus path forward.
Right.
I would disagree that you guys can't get along with each other. You guys work with synergy.
No, I actually think the opposite. Like my experience has been the opposite.
They get along.
We get along. Like whether it's friend, families, like
Yeah, get along in business as well, because the NE or ENFP has generation of ideas, but they can't filter.
right.
The INTJ or INFJ,
The regulatory.
they are great filters, and they can process this information into something that makes sense.
Opposites attract lah.
Interesting. Interesting. But not too opposite also.
Two opposite a bit difficult.
Yeah.
That one terpesong, bro.
I just want to know the other two, Melody and
Odi.
OD confirm E. You don't even need to freaking ask. Huh? You don't know your
I don't know.
SE also.
Oh, I think I know yours.
INTJ lah, same lah. INTJ also. Elon Musk is INTJ. Okay, anyways, before we go back to the what, I just want to say I particularly hate ENFJ men. I don't know why. I never.
ENFJ men, FE dominant.
Never. Girls, I'm like 50-50, but men, never.
Why?
My
They
old
seem
workplace,
fake.
three people. Oh, my old workplace, 3 or 4 people, ENFJ guys, never got along. Because they have that. They need to be the
big boss.
hero.
Alpha hero.
They need to be. They have to show that. Don't like
They got the main character vibe like that.
Jon Snow.
Is that Game of Thrones?
Yeah, Jon Snow. Yeah, don't like. You all know what referring to lah. Right? That kind of, they have to show like they care for the group. You know.
Yeah, they're all about that. ENFJ is
Right.
all about the community and the group.
Then the thing is, like the bad part about ENFJ is that when they start attacking you for not caring about.
Oh
the group,
yeah.
Right? They're
They
like,
guilt
why
trip
didn't
you
think
and
like that?
they
Like,
they
why
guilt
did you
trip you.
choose this place? I still remember my old colleague. Why did you choose this place? It's so far for the other guy. But I'm like, but the guy said yes. So it's like,
Yeah.
ENFJ
Okay.
guys,
In that sense, a bit tough.
don't like them at
It's
all,
tough
bro.
for those who care about the utility and those who care about the community. A bit difficult to get along.
You know, I have a friend who's an INTJ. He partially works with his mom, who's an ENFJ, bro. He wants to kill
Chaos.
himself. And then he live in the same house, work together. He wants to kill himself. And
For the community, man.
But I don't know why it's. But I don't know why it's worse for guys. I don't know why it's just. I feel like if a because I have a cousin who's an ENFJ, is a girl. You know Amy.
Oh,
is
shit.
ENFJ. Yeah. So the brother who's I'm very close is NFP. So like we vibe, right? But for like her, I don't really get annoyed. I feel like if a girl is like trying to.
The girl is like more feeling it inside, but it's not so forward with it. The guy is probably a bit more like guilt trip you.
Yeah, I feel like if girls
More
do
subtle about it.
you know, like if girls tell you like, hey, you should consider the feelings of this guy and all that, like that's okay. you
Yeah,
know?
a bit less aggressive.
But when
lah.
a guy does it, right? It's like, ooh. I feel like a prune.
Super funny.
Sort
like a what?
yourself out, brother.
Like a prune, you know. But when a guy does it, like, you know, when a girl does it, it's like, yeah, I know, it's like, better.
Okay.
Anyways, let's go back to let's finish up with all the luminous stuff.
Right.
I think we've got quite good.
How deep are we in this pod, bro?
Yeah. How long has it been, man?
1 hour 40.
Oh shit.
No,
Okay lah, good. Last 20 minutes for this.
Okay.
21 million for land issues, Perak, Kedah and police. I don't really care about those states. Doesn't really matter. Okay. 250 million allocated to slope repairs.
Okay, great.
So I'm actually invested in a company that repairs roads for whole Malaysia with a 40% market share. So okay, happy.
Brony Max.
Yeah, irrigation and drainage. Wow, 150 million only. Have they seen?
Bro, haven't we been going through floods like mad?
I don't think that's enough. I mean, like, think about it. Tun spent like a couple of billions in the 90s for
Yeah.
Smart Tunnel. I don't think 150 gonna
150
make
is a
cut.
drop in the bucket. No pun intended.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
No, but no, guys. The keyword here. 150 million.
Yeah, and 600
No.
preparation for disaster.
150 million to local authorities. So the 150 million is going to the authorities' pockets. Is
Yeah.
that what they're trying to say?
Yeah. But hear me out. Look at this.
But 600 is of
150
preparation.
Yeah.
to sort out the drainage. But
Oh,
there's
flood.
like 4 times more. They know we're going to get fucked.
The backup money.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay.
1.35 billion allocated for the maintenance of health infrastructure.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, they should really fucking change the infrastructure of Cup situation, right?
Okay, repair for various school facilities, bro. The amount of doors they have to fix, man.
toilet doors specifically.
Bro, toilet
I
door.
don't think it's enough, man.
Yeah.
What were you saying? You used to go to a school where the whole school got one water cooler only?
Yeah lah, now lah. In 2022. Whole school, only one water filter.
But then like the budget is like 100 ringgit, right? For the whole
50
year.
ringgit a year from the government.
But that is not a budget. That's
That's
lunch
scraps, bro.
money, man.
Yeah. That's why the PIBG is very, very heavy there. But even they are not enough. But it's life, right?
Okay. Okay, next. Oh,
Education Ministry gets the
64
biggest.
billion.
This one I agree on everything lah. Just
44.
Except the 44 schools, though.
except the 44 schools. Yeah, I think birth rates are
think-
getting lower. I don't know why they need new schools. They should be merging schools. In my
Yeah.
Okay,
So this 44 new schools is toughies, is it?
Well, if you look at the birth rate we showed just now, it makes sense, right?
Probably makes sense.
Right. So to your point, right? I think it,
I could be wrong.
Okay, PTPTN will provide 5 million in education funding for students pursuing STEM courses at higher level. 5 million?
Why?
That's like 5 doctors. Or 4. Right?
Yeah.
Right? IMU is 1 mil or 1.5, right?
That's true.
They're going to fund them like
What
their
is
lunch.
this?
I mean, STEM courses are important, but what is 5 million?
John,
PTPTN.
I don't know, man. I don't have to.
look at the last point. 1
What?
billion specifically to maintain all types of school, especially dilapidated classrooms.
Wow. It's not enough.
But you know, they should come up with a measurement. You know, they should update us, all right, guys. Right now, 50% of our classrooms are dilapidated. You know,
I've been
update
trying to
every
say this for the
every
longest
like
time.
6 months. All right, guys, today is
John, I know you
46%.
emphasize
Okay.
timeline.
I'm going to defend PMX.
okay.
He
Instagram
Has to be a timeline.
he is he's putting forward a budget.
Mm.
In this context, they are just plucking off what he is summarizing. From
Okay,
the
yeah, for sure.
So I think I would defend him from for that.
You got to talk to the mic, Vic.
Yeah.
2 billion in hostel food aid allocation for what?
Pasta.
Hostel food. People live in hostel, they need.
Yeah, technically lah. The hostel, but they pay for the hostel, what? Asrama, right?
No, this one is all the Mara schools and all that.
Wow.
MRSM.
Oh, okay.
Okay, before we move on, right, I want to ask you guys on this question. Okay, I'll say. So, you know, PTPTN is like a little bit of a shit show sometimes, right? People don't pay and all that.
Yeah.
So I have this proposal. I think we should forgive all PTPTN debts, but no more PTPTN. What do you think?
No,
Why?
No more PTPTN is
But we
tough.
forgive all the debts today. Just
because
no more.
we are punishing kids
Later.
whose parents are idiots.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then you have a whole generation who don't even have a proper education,
Correct.
bro.
Yeah. And what you're doing, MJ, is you're safeguarding us, the older people, and you're fucking up the next.
Hard, man.
Because the masses, I don't think they've saved up enough for even public to pay for their kids' public education. Yeah.
Mike.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Well, I was hoping that if we get rid of PTPTN, there'll be like no demand for education, so education prices fall. Anyways, okay, next. That's what I'm thinking. Like, there's no loans, then
yeah.
everyone have to push their prices down.
You're right. Yeah. Right.
Familia.
Okay, 25 million ringgit to keep
clean.
I want to pass this can. I don't know anything about this.
Anyone know?
abuse
Free helmets
children.
for disadvantaged children to ensure. I just hope they don't use the helmets to fight lah. Later the one by one
assistance
fella, you know.
aid. 250 ringgit per child, those age 6 and below, and
I
200
mean,
ringgit. I
If
don't
you
know
if you
lah.
look at all of these are all for special cases, but there's no like across the board that benefits everyone. All children. These are like targeted. It's too targeted for me. I would like across the board kind of
Like a
thing.
more policy level.
Okay, whatever.
Next.
Only 1% have kids here, so. Any thoughts? The daddy.
Not incentivized, to be honest. Kap is motivated by love, not by the 250 ringgit handout. Let's be real.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
any
like
of this
a week's worth of diapers, maybe.
Yeah, does any of this really make that much difference? I guess when you're a parent and you think about your kids, you really think more education.
Yeah.
Like, where is the UPSR and where is the PMR kind of thing?
Okay, next. EPF looking to allow portion of savings transferred to close.
Okay lah. can transfer.
Like
lah.
you got
And
rich
also
father.
science and maths in English, please.
That one is never going to happen. Lah.
Government plans to make it mandatory for non-citizen workers to make EPF contribution.
Wow.
I think this is good.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this is good.
Wow.
Yeah, I think AI is bullshit. Fuck it, what the
You
fuck?
didn't even speak properly into the mic, but I could hear the bullshit so hard, the AI part,
Yeah, like what the fuck are you gonna do with 50 million, bro?
Nothing. When
Do you,
AI.
Absolutely
do you remember
nothing.
we went through this fucking same podcast about budget 2024?
Yeah.
And then we went down this rabbit hole with it, like
website, right?
yeah, like 10 million goes to this school about AI. We go to the school, we're like, bro, this school don't even get their website right when they invest into AI. You fucking mad, ah?
Yeah.
AI. you know.
I'm so convinced there is one Malaysian who has invested more than 50 million in an AI company before. A single,
A single
individual.
company.
A single individual has done more
More
than this
investment.
50 million.
What
Than
joke,
this 50
man.
million. Yeah. Nonsense.
Okay, next.
But how would you allocate? Okay, never mind.
I wouldn't. It's a buzzword. That's what it is, Kak.
So it's like random research into is a grant, is it, into researching
Something like
AI?
that lah.
They learn
It's
how
not
to
into-
prompt
it's-
ChatGPT lah.
It's not like real like initiative, like a project or something. They have no idea what they're doing lah.
I don't. I know the outcome's not going to be good. That's all I know. Purdua to produce locally assembled EVs at cost below 100k. Shouldn't it be even lower? They should compare it to like MyV, right? It should be 50k.
Now I have a big gripe with this green technology and EVs, right? Okay,
you helping the cobalt mines, like
that's one thing, but okay, you're making the engine before you made the wheel.
Right.
It's like you make the end product before you fix your grid.
Yeah.
Your grid is all powered by gas, and then you want to generate EV that consumes the electricity that is produced by gas.
Okay. Yeah. True.
So create the nuclear plants, the nuclear energy, hydro.
then you do EV lah.
Yeah,
right?
one by one, it's step by step. You created the
You just say one by one.
one by one.
Lives rent free. Lives rent free.
So that's why I think that's my opinions on EVs lah.
I think so too. It depends on
it's
where
too
you
quick.
are.
It's too quick to EV. You EV everything, and then your grid is powered by gas.
100%.
It's not ready yet.
It's not
Yeah,
yet.
change the grid first.
I think
Yeah,
it depends on
true.
location lah. Like if you're in Japan, then yeah lah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They got enough nuclear. They got enough hydroelectric.
E-rebates of up to 70 million ringgit allocated to encourage consumers and industries to purchase energy-efficient electrical equipment. There goes another 70 million ringgit, right?
More than AI.
More than AI.
What is energy efficient electric equipment like?
Like, you know, 4-star, 5-star rated aircons and things like that, like refrigerators and things. Yeah. So you get like a $200-300 tax rebate on this.
So what I get a hairdryer with a 15-second timer or something like that. It turns off.
Yeah, I mean,
It
these
gets
days,
colder over time, you know.
My aircon 3-star.
yeah, you're not gonna get no rebates.
I'm not getting
Yeah.
anything.
Aircon is
And then energy metering. Oh yeah. Any net.
Bro, this one my dad is going cray on this, bro.
This one national level scam lah. Sorry. Yeah.
Really? Ah?
It's been going on since like Najib's era.
Is it? So you wouldn't do solar panels on your house?
Fundamentally, NEM is supposed to decentralize power generation through community power
Yeah, yeah,
generation.
yeah.
So like you're supposed to allocate like every house like X amount of solar
Solar panel.
panels so you can feed in back into the tariff into the grid.
Yeah.
What happens in every NEM every single time in Malaysia is that the 5-6 very large companies takes up like 99% of the allocation. And then the 1% is distributed to like regular folks like your dad. or my
What?
house. Yeah. That's NEM in essence.
That's fucking bullshit then. Thank God I didn't get the solar panels.
No. But if you get it, it will work out for you mathematically.
My dad told me that long term, yes. But only if your electricity bill is like fucking crazy. When you're-
No, but I would say that the solar and the EV would go hand in hand. If you have your own solar and you have your own EV,
Okay lah.
then you're not taking things off the grid that is powered by gas,
No,
but
this-
you're taking off solar.
I'll correct you there because I think we don't have energy storage
That is
at an
capable-
optimized level yet.
for
so
solar.
there's wastage.
There's a lot of wastage, or if it gets fed back into the grid. The technology for energy storage is not optimal enough for
So
everybody.
you're thinking like batteries and all that, is
Yes.
it?
But fix one, then the other lah. So if you can fix solar, then after that you go for your EVs lah. But I think the sequencing is wrong. I think more emphasis should be put on green energy manifestation or creation rather than
You invest there first, that's what you're saying.
yeah.
Government,
No, that's what's needed earlier. We need to do that now.
Wow.
okay, government to install solar panels is
5 km worth of solar
in
panels.
Putrajaya. Irrelevant to us. Who cares? Malaysia
5
learned
km though.
10k a year, a month rebates of. This is the one we talked about, right? 2.4k electric.
John's getting a
version.
new bike.
I'm getting a new bike. I'm getting a new bike, motherfuckers.
Just reviewed your salary to everybody, but okay.
I'm not getting a new bike.
All right, next. Civil service. Not civil service. Not important.
40 million in grants. Trade to promote Malaysian made
40
products.
million ringgit. What? Is it, they're going to use it on a billboard. That's what they're going to do. They're going to put a billboard. Job done. 800 million under Mara and PMB for more booming Putra entrepreneurs as well.
That's not us.
That's not how entrepreneurship work, but okay. Quap under Dana Parentis is providing 1 billion to support local startup. Okay lah, I guess.
Big Sure against this is a fucker more SME.
Hey, SME is good. You gotta start somewhere. New businesses gotta start somewhere, right? I'm an SME, man. Don't diss me.
I am too.
Yeah, same here.
We is all SMEs.
We go next one. Last
Okay,
one.
next.
Oh,
All right.
Fuck Lumi News.
So what's overall? Actually nothing
Verdict.
lah.
What's the verdict?
I give
It's
it.
aight.
I give it a 4 out of 10.
It's aight.
I had a lot of fun with friends lah.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know.
aight. That's it.
I suppose y'all can let us know what you feel in the comment section below. I don't think it's gonna be good lah. But you know, if you comment me a high five, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw a 50, you know, right? They always say you should encourage people to subscribe at the beginning of the video. Should really start that lah.
We just say it now, then just clip it. You clip it and put it in the front lah.
50% of the people who listen to this podcast do not subscribe to this podcast. Please subscribe. Just do us a favor. The algorithm works better that way. Thanks.
Yo,
Love you
thanks
guys.
for hanging out, guys.
If you're doing it, do it for my birthday lah.
Whoa, it's John's birthday.
Okay lah. Right, let's wrap up. See you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Damn long way.
No lah. Thank you. Oh my lord lah.
Sorry for the interjection.
It's okay.
Surprise.
What's up?
Thank you.
In 2 days.
Oh my lord. You all know one ah? You all knew this ah?
I knew lah.
So sweet of you guys. Thank you.
I put the king inside the what first?
Okay.
Bro, hold the cake.
We're doing budget 2025.
Oh, John, hold the cake.
Hold the cake.
Oh, hold the cake.
Wait.
Wow.
I hear you guys talking about skibidi, so
Bro, we were just watching Western Australia fucking minister.
Bro,
say
this senator